Look around. The metrics they hand you, those shiny little numbers plastered across your dashboards, they don't see who you really are. They don't feel the weight you carry every day, the sleepless nights staring into a future that's still a question mark, the gut-wrenching fear that your impact will be swallowed by numbers no one truly understands. You're buried under KPIs that miss the forest for the trees, judged by stats that don't track your fight, your vision, or the rare fire inside you. This obsession with short-term returns, with surface-level wins, it's a trap. It's a cage disguised as success, and it's crushing everything that makes your work meaningful. You know, it's brutal. You pour everything into deals, into relationships, into bold moves others wouldn't dare make, yet the world sees only a spreadsheet, a percentage, a growth graph. The problem isn't that these KPIs are wrong by accident. They're wrong by design. They're built to keep you small, comfortable, predictable, so you bend to their will. Slowly, that raw hunger, the spark that defined your path, gets dimmed by quarterly targets and median metrics. You start asking yourself, am I just a number? Am I being judged by indicators that strip away my true power? Here's the truth you need to hear. The measurement of your worth isn't in what they chose to count. The real signals are buried beneath, often invisible, ignored because they don't fit in the neat boxes of traditional metrics. Impact isn't an Excel cell. Influence isn't something that can be tracked by simple formulas. Real progress, the kind that shakes the foundations, the kind your gut knows is happening, it's messy, unpredictable, slow. It's in the founder, who some call stubborn, but who's really just seeing what others won't. It's in the teams you mentor, who transform entire industries one bold step at a time. It's in relationships forged on trust, late-night calls, and shared dreams, not in deal velocity or IRR percentages alone. You're not just managing capital, you're shaping realities. And by clinging to KPIs that favor noise over essence, you're shortchanging yourself, your portfolio, your future. It's like trying to run a marathon with one leg tied behind your back. You feel it. You want to break free, to redefine how success looks. But the question gnaws at you. How? How do you prove value when the system wasn't made for what you do? This is where everything flips. It's time to stop playing by their scorecard. It's time to create your own benchmark. Focus on the rare things that don't fit neatly into reports, but scream power when you feel them. Resilience, grit, culture, vision alignment. Look beyond surface results and watch how teams evolve, how markets react, how ecosystems begin to shift. These are the undercurrents that fuel true transformation. Think about the founders who built rockets where others built websites. They weren't measured by user counts alone. They were measured by the impossible becoming real. When evaluating your portfolio, don't chase what's flashy or easy to track. Chase the founders who wake up every single day ready to burn the rulebook, who refuse to settle for what's comfortable or expected. They're the ones solving problems no one else even dared to see. These are your real KPIs. Dare to dig deeper into qualitative evidence, stories of pivot after pivot that led to breakthroughs. The way a company's culture sustains relentless pressure without breaking apart. The quiet confidence of a founder who knows their path is long, but their vision is locked in for decades. These intangibles, they predict real returns better than any spreadsheet can. At the same time, you must be ruthlessly critical of your own biases. We all want quick wins. The system has trained us to crave them, but courage means accepting the long game. Patience is your secret weapon. Forever chasing short-term metrics is like trying to catch smoke. Instead, build relationships with founders and teams who get that non-stop improvement. Stubborn endurance and continuous unlearning are the real engines of progress. Here's another secret few will say out loud. There is no such thing as a universal KPI for GPS. Every fund is a unique ecosystem. Every market is shifting beneath our feet. Every founder is rewriting rules. So why evaluate success by someone else's stale criteria? Shift your mindset. Be sovereign over your metrics. Customize your KPIs as fiercely as you customize your investment thesis. Combine hard data with brutal honesty. Hold your partners to standards that truly matter, not just what looks good on paper. Introduce measures around learning curves, founders' clarity over time, ecosystem impact, and yes, even failure as a stepping stone. Celebrate those who fail forward because nobody ever reached greatness without scars. Now, imagine what happens when individual general partners start demanding this new standard, not just for themselves, but from every corner of this industry. A ripple turns into a wave. Suddenly, the system must catch up or dissolve. Suddenly, those rare founders, those brilliant outliers who don't fit the mold, finally get the space and fuel to thrive. This is more than a change in numbers. It's a revolution in perspective. It's a call to reclaim control over the narrative, over your work, over the future you're helping to build. It's about refusing to be processed, pigeonholed, or ignored. You're here because normal wasn't enough. You don't just want to replicate the past, you intend to invent the future. Every time you resist the standard KPIs, you're striking a blow against uniformity, mediocrity, and the comfortable lies the world feeds you. You're opening your vision wider than ever before. But you can't do it alone. The power is in connection, finding and aligning with those few who burn as you do, those who see these outdated KPIs as nothing more than illusions meant to cage true potential. Together, you create a network of accountability and audacity, where the rare, the exceptional, the visionary thrive. So, stop measuring yourself by someone else's rulebook. Start measuring what lights your fire, what keeps your vision alive, what makes the impossible inevitable. Focus on patience, resilience, deep alignment. Be critical of every number and metric. Question everything, and hold your ground when the system insists you settle for less. There's a secret foundation beneath every great fund and every legendary founder, something raw and invisible to charts. It's the hunger that won't quit, the refusal to bend, the courage to face endless unknowns. That's your real KPI. That's your true score. Champion it. Build your metrics around it. Demand that your LPs get it too, because until they do, you're running a race rigged against your own greatness. If you walk away from this knowing one thing, let it be this. The system won't give you the right numbers because it's not built for your power. It's built to keep you small. Change your measures, change your story. This is how you tear down walls, rewrite the future, and finally be judged by the fire in your gut, not just the numbers on a screen. Every moment you stay with outdated KPIs is a moment you settle for less than your calling. Don't settle. Never settle. The rare, the radical, the relentless, these are not just buzzwords. These are your guiding lights. This is your time to burn brighter than the system believes possible. Your impact cannot and will not be reduced to a simple formula. It's time to prove it. Peace.